For this question, given first complex number 6 plus 3i and second complex number 5 minus 2i. For the first question, A. Verify the conjugate of complex number 1 minus complex number 2 is equal to complex number 1 conjugate minus complex number 2 conjugate. So for verify means we need to show this left-hand side operation is equivalent to the right-hand side operation. In order to do this kind of verification, so we need to separate for the left-hand side. We find out what is its answer. For complex number 1 minus complex number 2 conjugate, it will be equals to, we are going to do the operation of minus 6 plus 3i minus 5 minus 2i. So it will be conjugate of the answer 1 plus 5i. So to conjugate it, we will get 1 minus 5i. So this is our left hand side answer. Meanwhile, for right hand side, the operation here is conjugate for complex number 1 minus conjugate of complex number 2. So complex number 1 conjugate, you will get 6 minus 3i minus complex number 2 conjugate, which is 5 plus 2i. So real part minus with real part, we get 1. Imaginary part minus with imaginary part, we get negative 5i. So notice that our answer from left hand side and right hand side, they are same. Therefore, we can do the conclusion saying that left hand side equals to the right hand side. So we can verify that the conjugate of complex number 1 minus complex number 2 is equals to the conjugate of complex number 1 minus the conjugate of complex number 2. Then for question B, we are going to find the argument for complex number 1. Means we're going to find the argument for 6 plus 3i. First, we have to identify our complex number 1, 6 plus 3i, which is 4 in quadrant 1. So this is real number 6. Then imagine number 3. So this is our complex number z1. So in quadrant 1, the argument for quadrant 1, which is equals to tangent, shift tangent, b over a. So which is 3 over 6. So leave your answer in argument, in radian. So don't give your answer in degree. Then we're going to see how we're going to score this. So for the first one, we're going to look at how you perform left-hand side operation. Then for the second one, we're going to see how you perform your right-hand side operation. Then you should verify left-hand side answer equals to right-hand side. So at here, you cannot do left-hand side directly equals to right-hand side and then you do your operation until you get to show 1 minus 5i and then equals to 1 minus 5i. So this is not the correct way to verify or to show something, because at the beginning you already assume left hand side equals to right hand side. So for verify, we're going to do one side operation, see the answer, another side of operation, see the answer, then only conclude their answer are same. Meanwhile, for argument part, it's just a simple things. So our concept just shift tangent B over A, and then get your answer into the radian.